All right, hello and welcome. I'm a little late, even even in turning on the mic and whatnot, and for that I apologize. Pardon me. Kind of lost track of time. Wasn't paying attention. But here, finally getting started. Although I am going to put out a couple of links. Should not take long at all. Well, cats are breaking shit. I'll be back. The cats were not even in the area. In fact, they were both asleep. Apparently stuff's just fallen over. Maybe my shed's haunted. Alright, like I said, just putting out messages to some friends, see about getting them in here, and we do have a bit of a ride ahead of us, though. Going from Saint Denis on back to Horseshoe Overlook. And we should be pretty much ready. Okay, cool. And there's Valentine. Right, we're not actually going to Horseshoe. We're going straight to Valentine, straight to the first mission. Yeah, funny story. Last time I came up here, pardon me, while I was getting ready for the stream, there was a dead guy laying here. I don't know where he came from. I didn't kill him. I just rode past him, and then suddenly I was wanted for murder. So I have a $15 bounty in Valentine. So that's fun. Pardon me. Okie dokie. We're gonna go meet with John, who has a plan to steal some sheep. Don't know why it does that, and I hate it. It automatically, when you ride up next to somebody, it'll slow you down, so you're riding even with them. I mean, that's useful when you want to rob a wagon or something, but that ain't what I'm here for. I'm here for sheep.
So, feeling better? How's the scar?
I heal pretty fast.
Lucky you. So you just lazing about, or you got any leads?
I got something. You see them?
Sure. Well, you see yourself as a shepherd now?
Maybe. Come on.
Well, where exactly are we going?
Collect something. Help us get some sheep.
You know, that attempt to seem all enigmatic and interesting, that might work for Dutch, but for you, it just makes you look stupid.
Come along. You'll see. That train job was a start, but we need more money. What are you waiting for?
Sorry about that. Had to go turn off the air conditioner.
Now, I was saying, until we can get back to Blackwater and collect.
I'm here to tell you. We try to collect that money anytime soon, it'll come with a noose.
I was worried you'd say that. Dutch says that we...
Dutch says a lot. That's his gift. Saying things.
Oh, yeah? What do you mean by that?
I was the prize pony once. Now I'm the workhorse. Listen, Dutch is... But, well, you was at that thing in Blackwater. We already seen Pinkertons here. New century's coming. This life, this way, well, we're the last, I reckon. And we ain't long for it.
And that's the way it goes, I guess.
For me, yes.
All right.
So where are we going?
Just need to pick up something.
Yeah, I just had to go turn off the air conditioner because
Tether the horse and I'll meet you across the street. Good morning, sir.
I was hearing it through the mic.
Don't like how this is going.
I was hearing it through the mic, and it is supposed to get cool tonight, so don't really need it. Oh, I was supposed to hitch my horse at the sheriff. That always bothers me. I'm supposed to hitch my horse at the sheriff, and then go to the gunsmith. Like, why wouldn't I hitch at the gunsmith?
No need to get testy. Just tie the horse up and get over here.
Alright, John, I'm coming. Keep your
Gun
pants
store.
on.
Yep. Can you, head in, pick up a sniper rifle? I'll explain later.
Don't you wear yourself out now.
Oh, well, hello again. How can I help you today?
Looking for a rifle? Something with a sight on it.
Shouldn't be a problem. You want to see what we've got? It's all in the catalog here.
I'm gonna have to take this on credit.
Well, no, wait. We ain't even discussed terms.
Or I can take it in a way that ain't so polite.
Okay, fine. You can pay me later.
Speaking of guns, somehow I've wound up with 2 Lancaster repeaters on me. I don't know how that happened. I didn't even think that was possible.
Let's go.
Thanks, John. Appreciate you getting in the way.
Girl. It's okay, girl. Just a scratch. Why couldn't you have done that?
Done what?
Bought that gun.
I had a run-in with that fella earlier. We ain't on the best of terms.
You had a run-in. I've had a run-in with half that town.
Calm down. It's done now, ain't it?
Why are you being so cagey about all this? Always playing some goddamn game.
Me? I ain't the one taking Jack on fishing trips.
No, you ain't. If you say the boy ain't yours, what's the difference? You probably only run off again.
Why are you so interested in my life? Ain't you got one of your own?
Just do one thing or another. Not be 2 people at once, that's all I'm saying.
It ain't that simple. You know that as well as anyone. Same as with you and that girl... What was her name? Mary?
That was different.
No, it ain't. Just the same.
Anyway, for the love of God, will you tell me what you got me doing here before I turn around and hit the breeze?
There's a herd of sheep coming down to auction from Emerald Ranch. Folk in town were saying the owner's trying to stamp out every farm from here to Ansburg.
Yeah, I know that place.
So, hopefully everybody's doing pretty well tonight. Had a decent day. seeing as how I keep forgetting to ask
Let's head
or
up
say
to the
anything.
ridge up there. Get a proper view.
Of course, right now I'm showing that nobody's even watching, but whatever.
This way, Arthur. So I'm thinking that the herd will make it to auction all right, but a couple of new ranch hands will be collected on the sale. Doubt the town will care to notice too much.
Why we need this rifle you couldn't buy yourself?
Reckon we shouldn't get too close. At least not till we know what we're dealing with. Let's see what we can see from up here.
All right. And I see I got plenty of ammo. Not that I'm really going to need it for this one.
Okay. I think that's them over there.
So what now?
Put a shot in near them. I reckon they'll hightail it. They're only ranch hands. Just watch the sheep.
Looks like one of them don't scare too easy.
Put another shot in close. You get the message. That ought to do it. All right. Let's go round them up.
Goody.
Okay, my girl.
Let's go get the strays.
Because
You
herding
ever
was
work
my
on a
favorite
ranch,
part
Marston?
of the first
No.
game.
You?
Oh, day here or there, but not much.
Those cowboys I know are dumb as trees. How hard could it be?
I guess we'll soon find out. Let's get these things. Bring them back to the yards.
Luckily, it doesn't play nearly as big a role in this one.
Easy. They're pretty scattered. Let's get them all rounded up.
Let's go.
I do like that I don't have to do much here, though. Just kind of ride by the sheep.
Whoa, whoa.
They'll find their way to the herd. Herding in general is easier here than it was in the first game.
Come on. All right, I think we got them all. Let's head for town.
You know what? Marston, why don't you leave the sheep to me? You ride Shank, keep watch for any trouble.
I brought you in on this.
Why is
It'll
there a
be
dead sheep?
quicker this way. Trust me. This ain't the right time for you to be learning how to herd.
All right, whatever you say. I'm done arguing. Quickest route back to Valentine is right around that mountain.
Okay. Like I said, I'll handle this. Move!
There you go. Yeah.
Granted, it's still sort of imprecise.
Go, go!
But at least they stick together better in this one than they did in the original.
Yeah, yeah!
Not what I was hoping for.
Easy.
Couple of them are straying back. Come on, you dumb sheep. That's the only way to get them moving. Of course, then they get a little ahead of you. That's fun. Whoop. That was a little close.
Keep moving.
Sorry, John.
Slow up. Nearly there. Come on.
Up, up.
Those are up, boys.
There you go.
Fine sheep.
They're okay.
Well, you seen better around here?
I've seen ones with less ambiguity about their provenance.
A lot less.
What you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, you give me 25% kickback, and I won't say nothing to nobody.
Everything all right here?
Excuse me?
Sure, I'll excuse you for 25%.
Do you want me to put another hole in your head?
Folks swing for rustling livestock. 25%.
15.
20.
18.
Done. Calm yourself, friend. Just think of it as I'm buying your sins.
You're buying. We're paying.
Go on now.
Come back after the auction. You'll get your money.
Come on, girl.
Dutch is waiting for us at the saloon.
Yes?
Oh, this is that part of the game.
18%. I thought we was doing the robbing here.
Still good money.
Well, thanks for all the help with this. Can't herd, can't swim.
Give it a rest, will you? We ain't kids no more.
No, it never really was.
Oh!
Oh, neat. Usually, person I'm riding with will try to hitch at the nearest post,
Come on, sunshine. I'll buy you a whiskey.
and I'll wind up having to ride around them. I got lucky this time.
Not everything.
Wait,
but
hang on.
In the end, I
Hang
don't
on.
believe in
Good. Yes, I want Springfield on me.
shades of gray. Compromises. Compromise. Well,
What
I've
are
never
you
been
doing,
one
Arthur?
for compromising. I fear age I am too old to change.
I just wanted you to put the gun away before you walked in.
After you, sir.
Gentlemen,
Dutch, Leopold.
Where have you been?
Working. Marston's thing.
Good. And?
We're just waiting to get some pay. A few sheep.
Leopold, my good friend, as long as you're here, why don't you and John go make sure there ain't no funny business?
Of course.
Gentlemen, drink?
Sure.
Nothing like talking to old Strauss to make you want to blow your own brains out. I should have left him where I found him all those years ago. Bookish little Austrian, fresh off the boat, his eyes out on stalks.
Well, I guess the Dutch Vanderlyn Finishing School has some strange graduates.
That it does. To your good health.
Thank you.
I like that Arthur's jacket's freaking out a little.
Get out here! Get out
What
here
the
now!
hell?
Vanderlyn! You don't know me, but you keep robbing me! My name is Leviticus Cornwall. I am not a man to be messed with by the likes of you! Get out here before I have these men killed!
What do you think?
Get out here,
Well,
you depraved piece of trash!
You start spinning a yarn, and when I think the moment's right, I'll
You
make
think
a
I
move.
got where I am by letting
Why
scum
not?
like you rob from me? Vanderlyn, you're done! Now get out here now! Deal with this nonsense.
Please, gentlemen, this is a terrible mistake. This is a case of mistaken identity. What is worse than admonishing a man for the sins of another who wants to be the Messiah? Not me. Do I want to be this Dutch Vanderlyn, whomever he may be? I am Archibald.
Arthur, what are you doing? Oh, great, I shot a horse.
Bitch got me.
Just watch they don't make a run for it.
Is there a dude behind this wagon?
It's all right. Push up. Stay with me.
Let's go! Come on!
Where are you going? That's right at them!
We don't run, Mr. Strauss!
Good God! They hit Strauss!
You're outnumbered! Arthur, come
Leo's
on!
been hit.
Now we'll push the wagon. Arthur, shoot someone! I'm trying!
It's easier to shoot someone when you can see someone.
You can use it as cover!
What are you doing?
Getting out of here!
You shouldn't have robbed that train.
Oh, you want to come at me?
Oh, hey, there's just a giant holes all over the wagon. Alright, you know what? This ain't doing.
It's just a scratch. Shut up!
You can talk. We all heard you whine about a little nick.
Would you shut up and kill these bastards?
Is that all you got?
They're getting away! Come on!
This is madness!
You're on the front line now, Mr. Strauss. Why don't you run now? Horses are over there. Grab
Hang on.
them. Let's go.
There's a little gun icon on the map. I want to see what it is. Well, okay, guess not. Hi, Spider. You've shown up just in time for the failure. I kind of figured that would happen, though. Somebody getting gunned down when I ran off to try and grab
Horses are
whatever was over there.
Grab Strauss and let's go.
Why do I have to grab Strauss? You two were closer to Strauss.
You're fine.
Fine. Never again.
We're clear. Let's go. Put Strauss on the back of John's horse and let's get out of here.
I'm coming.
You make sure nobody's following us. We'll get back to camp. We're gonna gather the troops and get them to start packing up. Ugh.
Sure. We can't stick around after this.
Let's go. Yeah.
All right. I better get out of here.
Someone
Kill this asshole! One of you fellas better put that son of a bitch!
Well. Hey! Lucky shot.
Oh, shit. Ah!
Alright, Phoenix, let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, smartest thing to do would not be to go straight back to camp. But let it never be said that I am smart. Okay. Also, tonight I learned that Arthur will reload faster if he's crouched behind cover. So that's neat. I am a little worried, though, that I might have missed something here.
Who goes there? Charles?
I think there were a couple of things in camp earlier when I was getting ready for the stream that are probably not going to be there now.
Keep heading east. Is that the plan?
For now.
And when do we stop? When we reach Paris?
Oh, that'd be nice. Join the commune. We stop when we find someplace sensible, shake them that's following us, and lie low.
This is lying low? Turned into a bunch of killers, I mean it.
Arthur.
We ain't even got the delusion of being anything but a bunch of killers.
We are just trying to survive, Hosea. We don't have a choice. This'll end soon.
Damn right it will.
Constipated as usual.
So, we moving?
Yeah. Micah told me of a place we can lie low. Look here. Dewberry Creek, he said.
Okay.
Maybe you and Charles can go take a look, clear off anyone you find before the whole lot of us move in looking so conspicuous.
And how we gonna do that?
I don't know. Start dancing?
What?
You have turned into my...
Come with me. We got work to do.
Now, where have I heard that before?
Whoa!
Oakley dokley. We are just about to finish chapter 2 and move into chapter 3.
So where are we going?
Find a new spot to camp.
What the...
We're packing up and moving on.
Again?
We have to. And fast. We'd already pushed our luck too far before that mess we just made in Valentine.
That didn't sound good.
Killed a lot of law. Killed a lot of Cornwall's men. They must know where we are by now.
So, we're heading south?
Yeah. Area called Dewberry Creek. Dutch wants us to give it a look. Make sure it's clear and a good place to lie low for a while.
I've only known him a few months, but the way he talks, I never thought I'd see him wanting to head south.
Right. And I know by now, there ain't no lying low.
There's too many of us for that.
And there ain't no way Dutch is gonna just hide away in a cave somewhere. Goes against everything he stands for. That'd be admitting we're nothing more than low-down criminals.
Which we are.
You don't have to tell me.
So where does it end?
Where does what end?
The moving, the running.
Dutch don't see it as running.
Call it what you want.
I don't know. Before, put enough time and distance between you and the problem, eventually it went away. I mean, this is a big country. But now, with these Pinkertons and better paid bounty hunters, I ain't so sure. Maybe the price on our heads got too big.
Yeah, they've certainly got money behind them.
They've got Cornwall's money behind them for one, which guarantees even more trouble.
Apparently I have a new follower on PSN. Thanks for that, random person. But if you really wanna keep up, consider following me on Twitch. It's gonna be a little easier, a little more convenient for both of us. Not to say I don't appreciate you.
The old dried up creek.
Seems very open.
Yeah, it does. Ain't sure to be the best in the rain, neither. Well, let's take a look around.
Alright, somewhere over here is gonna be a dead guy. There he is.
Hey, I see something over there. You see it? Someone
Yeah,
on
it's
the
pretty
ground
hard to
there.
miss.
He's been shot. Looks like trouble got here before us.
There's a camp just up ahead.
Sure. Let's get ready for business.
All right, Charles, let's go take a look. Look, here it is. A few tents, but the place looks empty.
Let's have a look around and make sure.
Now, admittedly, I will not be getting much use out of the sniper rifle here. Yeah, I'm pretty much only going to be using it for hunting for the most part.
Where's everybody?
Maybe they heard us coming. Be careful.
But
Man,
the
be
game gave it
careful.
to me. So I'll bring it along sometimes. Might be useful. Might be more useful than I'm giving it credit for. Charles, what are you doing? Found some pistol rounds.
Been here.
Sure.
Someone's still here.
Yep.
There ain't no one here now.
I ain't so sure about that. It's okay. It's okay. You can come out of there. You okay? You don't mean you no harm.
He said, are you okay?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? German?
No. Now go on. Get out of here. Go. We need the land. Go. Get the hell out of
They
here.
took our father.
Who did?
Men, last night.
Where? Where did they take him?
Ain't no business of ours. I don't even speak their language.
You ain't as tough and dense as all that. Come on, Arthur. The girl was pointing this way. Let's see if we can pick trail.
All right, Charles, after you.
Tracks. Come on. What's going on with you?
What do you mean?
You were just going to send that woman and her children on their...
We're wanted, man. We got Pinkertons breathing down our necks. We should be moving camp, not running off on some wild goose chase.
Come on, Arthur. That's not how you are.
Well, maybe you don't know me as well as you think you do.
Second, just want to look closer here.
Guess I don't need to do the tracking after all.
Okay, looks like they go down this way.
Mr. Smith has it well and truly in hand.
So, what happened with those Pinkertons anyway? When you were fishing with Jack?
Said they were on to us. Offered me freedom if I turned Dutch in.
They picked the wrong man there.
We should have moved right then, if you ask me.
Wait, just let me make sure this is right. Continues along the shore here.
Now,
Yep.
I was saying, bastards told me they'd killed Mac. Said it right in front of Jack.
That kid, it's gonna be tough for him.
Yeah, but he has more folk looking out for him than most of the rest of us had growing up.
John said he was going back to the auction yard to collect the money for those sheep.
He'd be a damn idiot going anywhere near that town right now.
Yeah, you ain't wrong about
You
that.
reckoned he'd be able to slip in and out?
Oh, well. If it's John's idea, it must be a good one.
What is it with you and him?
He disappeared on us for a while. When Jack was real...
Think this is the right way? Give me a second.
They continue on that trail ahead of us.
Good eyes, Arthur. Let's keep on him.
Back to what I was talking about. When Jack was real young. A long while. A year or more.
He did?
And we was... family, you know? Guess I still ain't fully forgiven him for that.
There's a camp up ahead.
Yep.
Careful.
And that's where we're gonna find the German fella.
Seems deserted. Let's take a look.
And of course, it ain't gonna go smooth. Nothing ever goes smooth.
Where is this guy?
I don't know.
He's in the back.
But you know something? This is a better camp spot than back there. Much easier to defend.
Maybe. This looks like our feller, Charles.
Quick, cut him free. Let's get out of here.
Vorsicht, Vorsicht! Das ist eine Pfanne! Vorsicht!
Hey, killer!
I see 3 coming this way.
You get the hell away from him!
What are we doing? This ain't even our goddamn fight!
Hell no! You ain't getting our ransom!
That all of them?
Doesn't look like it.
Of course not. Be too easy if it was. Huh.
You shouldn't have come on our land! Stick your head out, coward!
I'm not just sticking my head out. I'm not even in cover.
Last one's making a run for it. Take him down.
Where? Oh, that fella? Got him.
Well, that's them dealt with. You get him untied, and I'll see what they've left behind for us.
Machen Sie mich los! Schneiden Sie das Seil durch, bitte!
It's okay. Getting you out of here.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe.
Yeah, okay. Here, you wait there a second. Charles, go find Dutch. Get the caravan to divert here. This spot should work for us.
I agree.
All right, buddy.
So like you were saying before.
All right, come on. I'll take you back to your family.
Hat meine Familie sie geschickt? Also soll ich mitkommen?
Yeah. Go.
Pardon me. I should probably, first off, apologize to that turkey. Secondly, start studying German again. I kind of haven't done anything with it in a couple years now, and I've never exactly been
Wo
fluent.
bringen Sie mich hin?
What the hell did you do to those fellers?
Wie bitte?
Those men back there, why did they take you?
Geld. Money. Meiner Familie gehört eine Goldmine. Sie wollen Lösegeld erpressen.
How did someone even come up with them words?
Sie bringen mich zu meiner Familie? Vielen Dank. Wie haben Sie sie gefunden?
Look, I'm sorry, friend. I can barely speak English. Yeah.
According to my German professor at university, English is a Germanic language. So, a lot of our words come from them words. Just
There
saying.
they are.
Dem Herrgott sei Dank.
But I wouldn't expect Arthur to be a linguist.
Andreas, ich habe gedacht, du seist tot.
Beinahe wär's so gewesen. Meine Lieblinge. Meine Herz allerliebsten. Oh, wie wunderbar. Oh,
Sie sind ein großer Mann.
ja.
Ein großer Mann.
Ja, wirklich.
Es ist ein Segen, dass wir
Thanks.
Sie getroffen haben.
Come on, now get out of here. This place ain't safe. Get out of here!
Ja, ja, alles
Vamos!
klar.
Vamos!
Ich hab was für Sie. Einen Moment. Dankeschön. Thank you. Vielen Dank, herzlichen Dank.
Guess it was a pleasure.
Ja!
Well, you did save the man's life.
You were right. Oh, this place. Oh, it'll be perfect for us. Hello, Arthur.
Dutch?
Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, put everyone to work. Make this place a home. Well, I don't know where the hell we are, but we are going to make the best of it.
And here we are, moving into Chapter 3, Clemens Point. Making our debut in the town of Rhodes. And moving into warmer weathers. Warmer climates. That's the word.
How you feeling? Okay, a little better. Good.
There's 9 cents in the box. All I can afford.
Do you worry that maybe we've lost our way?
How do you mean? Ignore that. I won't pretend ignorance. I know just what you mean. But I don't know. Things seem bad. World is changing.
What's up, Arthur? You need it.
I'm not making much sense, am I?
No. But somehow, you've summarized how I feel. It seems awful. And then, it seems the same as always. And then, it seems like there's just no other way. And I just...
We got out of worse situations than this. Done plenty of bad things that we've all forgotten about. Don't take Dutch's patter about redemption too seriously. We're doomed. Just like every other creature on this rock. But unlike them, we'll go down fighting.
Is that what you believe?
I don't know, son. I don't know what I believe. Apart from wishing I wasn't gonna find out sooner than I'd like. What do you think, Arthur?
I don't do too much thinking, Jose. Killing's more my thing.
I don't believe that for a second.
It's these little moments in camp that I wish I'd paid more attention to the first time around. And since we're moving into another chapter, might as well change our outfit. That is an awfully dirty looking hat for the how fancy the rest of our outfit looks right now. Oop, dropping phone. Don't. No. There we go. Okay. Of course, the pants aren't quite so fancy looking. In fact, the pants are kind of ratty. Pretty much all the pants I got are ratty looking. And now I sound like my mom. Oh, well. Pardon me. Alright, so first things first. We're going to find a fence. Unload that gold bar we got. Then we're going to do a little hunting. We're going to work on maybe completing at least a challenge. You know what? I do not like the way this jacket fits with this hat. And that's going to be way too warm. We're basically in a swamp. You don't want to be too warm. Pardon me. So, pardon me again. How is everybody doing? Chat's being extra quiet tonight. Spider said that he was making something. I would be very curious to know what you're making. If you feel inclined to share. Now, there's no way that those chaps aren't gonna be hot. Oh, no. Neat. Color me shocked? What am I doing? Okay, I think this is gonna work better for me, personally, as far as how it looks. Yep, that'll do. Also, gonna need to decide what I'm gonna do with Arthur's hair.
Okay, girl.
Because I get bored easily. If things don't change often enough. In games, anyway.
All good, Charles? Always busy.
Somebody has to do it.
Well, don't let me disturb you.
You be good.
Alright, so, fence first. And then... going to, Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna roll dice to decide the hair. Just, also gotta flip a coin to decide whether I want it long or short. I can flip the coin now. Gonna go with long hair this time. Pardon me. Pardon me again. Okay. Right. I have something I need to give to Lenny when I get back. Assuming my dumbass doesn't sell it at the fence.
I pity my enemies. Whoa! Hey there, partner.
Interested in a little friendly competition?
Hang on.
You a shooting man? I've been looking for a challenge and I ain't found
There we go.
one yet. What'd you say?
Oh, why don't we find out?
Good. Whoever shoots the most bottles wins, okay? All right. All right. Stand alongside me. Soon as you pull your weapon...
Well.
You see that?
Yeah, I saw me miss it 4 times.
Maybe you were just outgunned.
I ain't happy with that, not one bit. What do you say we raise the stakes a little?
You're on.
Well, that's what I like to hear.
I don't even have the money to pay him if I
You
lose.
shoot 4 birds out of the sky before me, we'll call it a day. All right, rules are simple. We're doing firsts to 4. You can count to 4, I hope. Stand close. As soon as you see them, start shooting.
So that ain't them?
Wait for it. There they go now. Shoot!
Maybe that is them. There we go.
You got a damn good shot, mister. Here you go. As promised.
Thanks, friend.
Careful now. Next time I may not hold back.
Okay. I'll take your word on that.
Hey there, girl. Good girl.
Pardon me. Well, at least now I got money for the barbers. Oh yeah. There's all the bird corpses over here. I should go collect. They're not going to be worth much, but I can get feathers and meat from them, and that's good enough for me. I'm sure this fella out here working in his field probably doesn't appreciate all of the gunfire and dead birds raining from the sky. Pardon me.
Girl. Yeah!
You know, I actually had a weird bird-related experience at the house I lived in as a kid. I was just out playing in the backyard, right? And suddenly I start finding feathers everywhere. No idea where all these feathers come from. And then I find a bird that looks like it's been hollowed out. No clue what happened there. My only assumption at the time was that the bird exploded. To this day, that's still my prevailing theory.
Been a minute.
I'm about to go belly up.
Oh, right. Yeah, I learned
stranger.
that, the talismans here, you will need things for them that, are hard to find, and if you sell them...
Been a minute. Got anything good for me by any chance? All right, then. Better be good.
Like, you can sell furs and things to the trapper, and he will use them to make things.
You got a decent eye for these things by the looks of it.
But if you sell stuff to the fence, you can't use it for crafting.
Not bad, this.
I learned that the hard way.
Tell no one. Yep.
Hookily dokily. Right, next was gonna be... Yeah, first things first, gotta head to a general store, get some hair tonic. Because before I stop by the barber's, I want to have more beard. Want to have a little something on the chin, so I can have all the options available to me.
Hey, mister. Will you give me some money? Well, hello.
Who's asking? Is this fella?
Sure. Well, thank you. Say, where you from? Around. Ain't from around here. If I was you, I'd leave. This town lost its goddamn soul a long time ago. Nothing but nasty, miserable people. Yeah? Yeah, ever since them Greys moved here. A bunch of no-good white trash. Yeah, they somehow got rich. About 50 years ago, they moved here, caused a whole heap of trouble. Yeah, I reckon they was Yankee spies during the war and everything. That's so? Yeah, sure.
Could do with washing away some of this filth.
Hello there.
Get your paper.
Okay, I'm sorry. I went to Twitter to retweet the stream announcement.
You get better things to do than hang around an old cripple like me.
Long time no see. Take a look. Any questions, feel free not to ask.
But I forgot the GIF that I used was
Yep.
it was a clip of Primus from the Winona's Big Brown Beaver video.
You looking for something else?
Made me giggle. That's really all there is to that. Alright, I'm just gonna have nothing but shotguns this time around.
Don't stay on my account, mister. I know I ain't the best company.
How do you do, sir?
Alright, there we go. Now, what I am gonna do is I'm gonna head up north towards Katora Springs up here. Pardon me. Now, really, where I should be heading is closer to Fort Wallace. Because that's where I got lucky and found the Rams last time. But I was aiming at Katora Springs, so that's where I'm going to head.
Though in truth this man deserves no earthly respect from us, as a sign of respect to our Creator, we pay respect to the dead.
Tell us straight, Father.
Sir, we're in a moment of grief.
Yeah, you and the gravedigger standing next to you. I can tell you're real torn up about it.
Oh, Father, what do we say about a man who lost his way so often?
Wonder who that eulogy's for. I've always wondered. I don't know if we met that character, or if it's just some random dead NPC that we never knew and never will know. And now I'm drunk. Just a little. Nope, that's not what I want. That's what I want.
Partner?
Didn't know I was carrying so many, experience drinks. Now, I just need something for Deadeye. Snake oil, that'll do. And everything's a little bit wobbly. But that's okay. I'm sorry? I don't know if you heard that, but I just heard somebody scream. Nothing showed up on the minimap, though. So, I'm just gonna assume that, it's no big deal and everything's fine. Maybe it's just somebody falling over. Maybe they tripped. Pardon me. I would say I yell when I trip, but honestly, most of the time, I'm tripping, like, right next to my couch or my bed, and I'm just kind of used to it at this point. Just like, well, here I go. I'm falling, but I know I'm gonna land on something soft, so it's fine. Hey, I'm sober again.
Hey there! Hi. You look like a man on a mission. So, don't let me keep you.
Be seeing you.
Yeah.
Hey,
will
mister, can you help
hi.
me? Please help me. My damn horse died on me and my legs are hurting and I need to get home.
Be happy to. Get on.
Oh, you kind, mister. If you be so kind to take me to LeGras, that's where I'm from.
That is
That's
the
where my
opposite
people is
direction where I'm
from.
going.
Sure, that's fine.
Don't normally trust no outside man. No fence, mister. Just don't trust him much.
Quite all right, ma'am. I don't trust him much either.
You seem like a horse rider, yeah, your whole life, I bet. Horse don't help much in Lograno. Neither horse can swim fine as a duck, be much more used to us. Last horse we bought got his foot stuck in the mud, gator came and ripped his leg off. The horse just wobbling in the water, another gator came in, took the other leg. Then the horse fell and died before part-timers could come by with a rifle on him. Honest, no word of lie.
Jeez. Sure it's the horse that's the problem? Maybe you should be worrying about the gators. And where was it? LeGras?
Well, that's how life is. Bet you travel a lot. You a fool. Can't find yourself no home to live and grow and dying if you always moving. Can't build no roots down. Can't grow nothing up. Always moving is no good.
Maybe I don't want roots. How about that? I'm not looking to settle.
We getting close. Don't dawdle now.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna, but okay. And here we be.
Okay, here's good. Thank you, mister. Please let me give you this on account of you being so kind.
Goody.
Hope I never have to be on that horse to get dang animals.
Good luck with the wildlife, miss. You be well.
I ain't gonna forget what you did for me, no.
Oh, look out, chickens. Look out, chickens. Call me crazy, but, ever since Ocarina of Time, anytime I see chickens in video games, I tend to try and avoid them. Because, yeah, when I was a kid, Zelda taught me to associate video game chickens with instant death.
Yep.
Skyrim kind of reinforced that. I accidentally killed a chicken in Skyrim, and the response from the guards was worse than if I had murdered a person. So basically, video game chickens mean instant death. That's what I've learned. Man, I really need to play Ocarina of Time again. I bought it for the 3DS, and then I think I beat the first boss inside the Great Deku Tree, and then I wound up losing the game for fucking years. And then I found it again, and I haven't played it once. Kind of been more preoccupied with Fire Emblem. That said, I don't really, I don't spend money on 3DS games anymore. Because,
yeah.
Honestly, most of my money goes to streaming. Goes to, entertaining you folks. Which I hope is working. I know I'm not the most charismatic person in the world. I know my voice is a little weird. But, you know. I have, 116 followers, I think. That's cool. Somebody must like me.
Hey, partner.
Hello there.
I know Spider likes me. So that's at least one of you. Alright. I think we're getting far enough north now that, I think I ran over something. Hey, there's one! Oh, it's only 2 stars. I was gonna say, I think we're getting far enough north now that, we're gonna start running into bighorn rams. Which is what we need. And this is definitely where things are gonna slow down a little. Gonna be kind of, wandering in the wilderness. No clue where anything is. What is that fella doing?
Mister, help me! My horse died and I'm stuck here. You gotta help me, mister.
Sure, I can help.
How about we skip the small talk? Okay? Hijo de
That was obvious. Dude was definitely gonna try and steal my horse. And now he doesn't have a face anymore.
Let's go, girl.
Yep.
Also, I noticed my my health core's gotten a little low, so I guess that
Hey, partner.
I guess the jacket and hat combo that I've got going on right now was a little too warm for that Lemoyne weather. Clunk. Oh, there's something.
There we go.
That's an elk. Excuse me, I do not want to aim at the turkey. I do, however, need to get a rifle ready. So, not sure I've got much to talk about at this point. Just, I hate to leave too much dead air in my streams. But, aside from Spider, there's nobody in the chat, and Spider is working on his story.
Easy, whoa.
Not that I'm blaming anybody for me more or less going blank here. Just that we're gonna be wandering the wilderness looking for rams. I mean, I'm showing that I've got 5 people watching right now, just nobody's chatting. So it's not a matter of getting more people in here so much as people just not wanting to talk. And don't get me wrong, if you don't, that's fine. I get it. I'm not the kind of person who spends a lot of time actually talking in like a public chat or a chat room or anything. There goes another elk over there. Off on the far right side of the screen. Elk and looked like 3 deer went running off into the woods. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't hold it against you if you don't want to be in the chat. That's totally fine. I get it.
Okay there.
I'm one of those people too. Just there's a 3-star deer trail. I can chase that. Just that if I do have an active chat, that gives me a little more to work with. little more something to react to, I guess. Makes things easier, is all I'm saying. No pressure, I promise. When did the last Coheed and Cambria record come out? Was that last year? Was that 2018? Or was it before that? I think it was last year. At least I got 2 of them. If it's been closer to 2 years, then that means that there's a better chance of another album being on the way. Might as well ask Google. Hey, Phoenix. Alright, discography. Yeah, that was last year. Okay. And their last album was phenomenal. Highly recommend it. I was just thinking about the fact that it's got Act 1 in the title. And frontman Claudio Sanchez has said that it's going to be part 1 of 5. So I'm excited to see where the rest of it goes.
Stay, girl.
That said, I still haven't finished the book that came with Volume 1. I heard you over here. I heard a deer or an elk. If there's an elk, I can't really do anything with that. Because an elk skin will take up all the space on the back of my horse. So I won't have anywhere to put the ram carcass that I'm currently looking for. Those are wolves. Fun times. Right, you know what? I am going to go bother the wolves. That's the wrong button. So I was talking to my nephew the other day about, why are those cans so loud? I hear something. Heard something moving. But yeah, I was talking to my nephew the other day about, how outside of a sexual context, the words fondle and molest can be funny. Because, like, at its basest sense, molest means bother. So outside of a sexual context, I think that word can be hilarious. Like, if you want to tell someone to stop molesting your houseplants. Or stop fondling the shrubbery. And my nephew took that in a really weird place. Oh, hey, there's a ram. It's, they're both just 1 star, though, so I can't use them. My nephew called me the book molester. Which, I was like, maybe we don't take it that far. Because even without the sexual connotation, in most people's minds, it's still going to go there. So, yeah, let's not attach that word to people unless they actually are that. Oh, hi. That's a fox. Ooh, there's 3 of them. That one's 2 stars. That one's also 2 stars. Are those even the same ram that I was looking at a minute ago? No. One of them might be. Whoa!
Great.
Wow! Was not expecting that. Just out wandering the wilderness and a ram just comes up and smacks me in the ass. Well, as Updog said last time, it's not a Red Dead Redemption stream until I eat shit super hard. I hear turkeys. I see turkeys. Whoa. Oh, 2 stars. Damn it. Everything out here is less than perfect. And I need perfect for crafting. Man, I used to hang out with a guy who was super put off by stuff like that. Like perfect. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. Leave me alone. Well, that was fun. But no, the guy in question hated, like, what he called the new Joyzy voice. Saying things like Joyzy, perfect, or like, after I found out about this, I constantly referred to my Joyman class. 'Cause I'm a dick. Is that turkeys? Yep, that's turkeys. And I was his ride to and from the university. So, every day when we would talk about, like, the possibility of getting lunch or hanging out or something, I would always mention my Joyman class. Because of course. What the hell was that noise? Maybe that's why he stopped hanging out with me. Maybe it didn't have anything to do with me not doing anything with my life. After I got fired from my job and flunked out of college again. There is something out there. I hear it. I think that music is because we're next to a gang hideout over there. Yep. There's some fellas. I'm not gonna mess with them. Got no reason to. But I heard stuff moving out in the trees and whatnot. That's what was making me nervous. I ain't sneaking on nobody, fella. Hey, Phoenix. There's another wolf. That ain't good. And that deer is just running straight for the wolf. Missed.
Nice and easy.
Shit. Well, I certainly got their attention. Hey, Phoenix. Pardon me. Pardon me again. But yeah, that dude stopped hanging out with me after we moved. Said that I wasn't doing anything with my life after I got fired from my job at the time. And flunked out of college. But, whatever. The college thing I can understand, but not doing anything because I don't have a job anymore, because I got fired. Yeah, that was when I got fired for theft, when there was literally nothing to steal. My job was giving out free samples at Walmart. We weren't allowed to take stuff home. We weren't allowed to eat the samples ourselves. I did neither. I can only assume something went missing from the store that I worked at, and I was the one who got blamed for it. But I honestly have no idea. Yeah, that was one of the two Ryans that I used to hang out with. That was the Ryan that I knew from high school, who was my best friend for like 7 years. With friends like that, who needs enemies, right? But, the other Ryan I met in a religious studies class on campus at the university. I decided that I was going to try and make friends with somebody in every class, so that if I missed an assignment or something, I would have somebody that I could talk to about it and get a little bit of help. And I latched onto this guy because I was sitting right next to him, and because I saw him sitting out in front of the building one day before class, wearing a Slayer shirt, and I saw that he had a Misfits backpack. So of course I stood there and talked to him about music for a while before class started. And then he started following me around campus for like the next 2 weeks. And eventually, like, it stopped being creepy and we became friends. And then, one day, I had borrowed some stuff from him, and I went to his house, or his apartment rather, to give it back to him. And he wouldn't answer the door. So I thought, okay, maybe he's not home. So I go to call him, and he picks up the phone, and he says, "Piss off or I'll call the cops," and hangs up on me. So that was how that friendship ended. No idea what got into him. No idea what pissed him off about me. I tried to call him about a year later. Figured I had given him ample time to cool down. And I asked if I could at least come give him his stuff back. Wasn't asking to be friends or anything, just wanted to give him his stuff back. And he said no, that he was misanthropic and didn't want anything to do with me. Because he just hates people in general. Which clearly isn't true, or he wouldn't have followed me around campus like a lonely puppy. He wouldn't have invited me over to his apartment every day after class. But whatever. I'm not saying this to try and demonize him or anything, but he was 41 years old and had schizophrenia. That might have had something to do with it. But, regardless, I miss having somebody that cool to talk to. I miss the fact that we were gonna be in a band together. I miss having somebody who like actually had Lovecraft stuff to talk about and interesting music to share. And he was teaching me how to read tarot. But, regardless, he decided he didn't want anything to do with me, and I still have his copy of The Exorcist on DVD. And Repo Man. And the Prophecy series. I haven't watched any of those DVDs, by the way. Which is why I was trying to give them back to him. Because I never watched them, and I didn't want to just keep his stuff forever. But, he decided he didn't want anything to do with me anymore, so I guess I'm gonna have his stuff forever anyway. Hey, Kira. Hang on just a second. Good girl. Oh, he was definitely getting help. He was on medication. He, had a social worker who I met a few times.
Okay then, girl.
Hey, sweet kitty. Oh, shit. Speaking of medication, I haven't taken either of mine. I was supposed to take them at, like, 3. Alright, so I will be right back. Give me just 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for such a long delay, everybody. But I have returned. Also, hi, Squid Punk. Thanks for the host.
Yep.
Sorry that I kind of bailed as soon as you showed up. Oh, look, a rat. I think I missed. There we go. Shit, and then I ran over with the fucking horse.
Okay.
I probably ruined it. Oh no, good. Awesome. Gonna need a lot of rats.
Yeah.
And I don't usually just find rats out in the middle of the wilderness like this.
Whoa, now. Easy now.
But yeah, as for what you walked into was basically this guy I knew at university was a 41-year-old schizophrenic. For a while, he was the coolest guy I knew. Then one day, he just didn't want anything to do with me. So, that's all that was about.
Slow up now.
Damn it. Why are they all 2 stars and under? Hi, Kira. From a distance, it's hard to tell the sheep from the deer. Dude, I don't even know who Pro Jared is. All I know is that I've been seeing his name pop up on Twitter all day and all night. And I know what he did, according to what I've read. You don't have to explain the situation to me.
Yep.
Please let one of these be 3 stars. That one.
Whoa, easy.
Alright, got what I came for. Alright, now we just take this fella back to camp. And we will be on our merry way. Oh, Kira, you're okay, sweetie.
Yep.
Can I even... No, that's a cliff. Game, why are you telling me to go off a cliff? That didn't sound good. Pardon me.
Yeah.
But honestly, like, you recommending Pro Jared to people, and then this shit coming out, that's no different from me, like, recommending Morrissey to people, and then finding out he's incredibly racist.
Let me go, shit spit son of a bitch!
You brought this on yourself, so shut it.
I know, Kira. You've been napping and now you're awake and you want attention. That's not how this works, though, pretty girl.
This thing's ass. Come on!
Hey, somebody finally mentioned the ass. Because you throw people over the asses of horses all the time in this game.
Unless you want something else, you attack
Nobody ever mentions the fact that it's an ass.
Took your damn time. Rotten pig fucker. Never did no right by me. Not since I was 6.
Well, glad you're feeling so good about all this.
Hey, he brought this on his damn self. Where my fault his brain got addled by damn demons.
Okay, but on the same note though, like I think that I said that.
Damn hillbillies.
I think I was like talking about how great Morrissey is as a musician like a day before it came out that he had said something incredibly racist. And then everybody on Twitter was talking about how racist Morrissey was.
Yeah.
Thing is though, like people at the time were acting like 2018 was the first time Morrissey had said anything racist.
Yeah.
Funny story there. I knew he was a shitty person. That's why I bought all of his albums secondhand. So Morrissey never got any of my money. Except, of course, when I went to one of his concerts. He probably got some money for that.
Yeah.
But every time I bought a Morrissey record, it's always been a used copy from Amazon. So no money actually went to Morrissey. Stephen, the Chinese are a subspecies of humanity, Morrissey.
Yeah.
The voice of a generation. I've been saying for a while now that, great musician, total cunt of a human being. If it makes you feel better, most concerts, the venue fronts the bill, and then most of the revenue of the tickets go to the venue. That's fair.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I'd known for a while that Morrissey was kind of a shitty person just because of like how militant he was about his veganism. Like at the concert that I went to, people from PETA were there passing out stickers. So that tells you where Morrissey stands there. But then, like, apparently he said something racist in 2018, and everybody was like, oh shit, since when is Morrissey racist? Turns out, always. Turns out you can find lists.
That much game is barely worth looking.
You shut up, old man. This ram is perfect.
Yep.
And don't get me wrong, I still love Morrissey's music, but like, I won't lie, he's a shitty person, don't give him any money. Pardon me. I did appreciate, though, at the concert, during the song Gang Lord, he had a big screen on the back of the stage that was actually playing video footage of police brutality. Maybe that would be nice. Get some people's eyes on an important topic who might not have paid attention otherwise.
Hold up, not a word about this, or I'll find you and take that tongue.
Now, friends, that would require you to survive.
Right.
Can I loot the corpse, please? Thank you. Little Kira is hunched over my arm, begging for attention. Poor little baby. You silly kitty. Can I loot the... You know what? I might have to shoot the lock. Yeah, that might do. There is no lock. I guess I'm just not getting anything out of this wagon. Except unless I take it to a fence. Which I'm gonna. Hey, look, a watch. And some bullets. And some money. And more bullets that I can't use. Just shattered my ankles. What am I doing? It'd be quicker to just go from the bottom. There we go. Yeah, speaking of music and shattered ankles, that's one concert that I will always remember fondly. Going to see Slipknot on the day that their DJ broke both his ankles in the middle of the show. Dude was, pardon me. Okay, so Sean, the clown guy, for those who are only vaguely familiar with Slipknot, he's a percussionist, and his drum set is on a hydraulic lift. And Sid, the DJ, decided to, oh, okay, you go ahead. You go on sleep. Have a good night. I guess, yeah, I kind of assumed you had work tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for popping in for a little bit anyway. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you have a good night. And I'm sorry for if it seemed like I was ignoring all of your stories in chat there. Pardon me. But yeah, Sean had his drum set on a hydraulic lift, right? And Sid, the DJ, decided to climb on it while it was up in the air. And the dumbass decided to try and do a backflip off of it when it was at its highest point. Landed wrong on the stage, broke both his ankles. Refused to leave to go to the hospital. Insisted on playing the rest of the show, even though he couldn't walk. Couldn't even stand up. Dude just crawled around the stage for the rest of the show. And I will say, I admire that, but like, go to the fucking hospital, dude. You have no ankles.
Hello there.
According to what I've read after that, He did several shows in a wheelchair and with a cane as he recovered. And Corey, the front man, Corey Taylor, would always have the crowd yell at him what a fuck up and a dumbass he was and make fun of him for being in a wheelchair. 'Cause, you know, that's what Slipknot do.
Whoa. Yep.
Oh yeah, I wonder how that thing with Chris worked out. A couple months ago, there was a story that Chris Fain, their other percussionist, was suing the band because they all had their own things, they were making money, and he was left out of it all.
Thought you might be interested in this.
Very nice. I'll find a good home for this. Spend it wisely.
Pardon me. Yeah, I got no idea how that ultimately played out. Alright, now we've got to get this ram back to camp before it spoils. Funnily enough, that actually ties back to Morrissey, because that's basically what happened to the Smiths. Morrissey and Johnny Marr were, when they signed the contract, they were listed as the Smiths, and the bassist and drummer were listed as basically backup musicians. They were like contract workers rather than full-time members. So between the two of them, they were getting 10%, while Morrissey and Johnny Marr took the other 90%. And that's why the Smiths broke up after 4 albums.
Yeah. Mister? Go, go.
Hey, this way!
Easy.
You gotta help me out here.
I got you, friend. No worries.
Mister, can you? Please? I've been on the run for days now. If you could help me with these shackles, I just might have a chance.
Easy enough.
Oh, yes. Yes. Perfect. Ah, thank you.
Uh-huh.
I got no money to give you, but I think I might got something even better. Well, this fella, Homer, he said he'd heard about some rich couple who bought a cabin up north of Van Horn. He was sure sour he couldn't go take a visit, but hey, his loss, right?
Oh, yeah? Why'd I be interested in that, huh?
I don't know, just a hunch. It's up to you, friend.
Little Kira's just laying on the desk, being adorable. My good girl. Okay.
Yep.
Off we go. Kinda running out of time here. In fact, we've already basically hit the 2-hour mark.
Move along.
I am moving along, you dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I don't think I've got time to stop and make camp for the night. Because I feel like if I do, then this ram is going to be spoiled when I wake up, and I won't be able to use it. Pardon me. So I am just going to ride hard straight into Lemoyne. Try to get back to camp. So I can turn in my ram, because these things are hard to find. Because, like, for 3 hours after the stream ended yesterday, I was looking for rams, and I found a few. But turns out that if you skin them, then you can't use them for crafting back at camp. Which I guess I should have seen coming. Even though it was still listed as a perfect ram carcass when I picked it up off the ground.
Now make yourself useful. And the first part of useful is not driving me insane with your constant complaining. I ain't complaining. You are! Complain, complain, complain! I ain't complaining, I'm just saying. You're not saying, miss. You're shouting!
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. Did they do things differently in the Navy?
Yeah, they left the ladies in port.
And you preferred that, did you?
Sometimes. Depending on the ladies. Should I say the women?
So I'm guessing that I won't be able to turn this into Pearson because as soon as I walk over there, it's going to start a mission. Maybe I should put it back on the horse and hope for the best. But I bet when the mission's over, it's going to be spoiled and everything's going to go wrong and I will have been wasting everybody's time.
Why don't you sit a while?
Hi, Mr. Pearson.
Say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and I'll slice you up.
You put that knife down or you're gonna be missing a hand, lady.
What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife.
Enough, both of you. Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, so they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
No, I used to have a friend who would call me princess as a joke. Always bothered me, that did.
You cool down there?
Not sure why.
I guess. Now, I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Probably because it was
Robbing and killing's okay.
Kinda
but
condescending.
letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talked to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now, that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, or whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do.
But yeah, used to hang out with a guy who called me princess all the time, condescendingly, as a joke. I didn't even know I was trans at the time, and it really bothered me.
Yeah.
Now, I think it would be a little more contextual, a little more situational. Maybe certain people could get away with it under certain circumstances. I got no clue. I just know that dickhead constantly calling me princess really didn't do much for me. Now, granted, that was the least offensive thing that guy ever did. But that's why I don't talk to him anymore. And I'm not gonna sit here and give you a list. Don't think we got time for that. We'd be here all week.
Okay, here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No! You insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to
What are you looking at, Arthur?
You head on in there and you buy some food to eat. No guns.
You sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Also gonna down another hair tonic.
Meat's here. Open for business.
Meat.
What did you get there, Harold?
Nothing.
What do you mean, no?
Whoa. Excuse me, fella.
Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All right. Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Also, there we go. No more bounty. No bounty hunters. In the words of Moloch the Magnificent, that's it. I'm clean. Except in this. Speaking of which, I've seen there's been some controversy around the trailer for HBO's Watchmen series. Because it has nothing to do with the comic. It is its own thing. And, apparently I'm the only person who thinks it looks interesting.
It's taking you so long.
Listen, lady, I got it all in the wagon there.
I could train my goat to do this faster.
So yeah, color me cautiously optimistic.
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here, take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know. So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Mm-hmm. Just don't kill the camp cook.
Hey there!
Hey.
What you folks up to?
Just heading home.
You're in...
Alright, you go on, Spider. It's not gonna be much longer before I call it a night, don't worry. You're not gonna miss much. But yeah, thanks for coming. Hope you had a good time. Hope you have a good night. Plenty of sleep.
Lemoyne Raider country.
All that jazz.
You need to pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over?
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this? Go, go, go!
What do you mean, go, go, go? You're the one driving. Ah, shit. I don't even have the guns I want.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Get behind something!
What the hell was
What am I gonna get behind?
Gonna rob us.
I'm on a wagon.
New pair of pants? Think you're landing Ricketts?
I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down.
There's some lead with your Well, you wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got your wish.
Watch yourself, Arthur!
You okay there, Sadie?
Of course! Think I can't handle these fools? Good, didn't I?
I don't remember asking you to prove it.
Yeah, you run, you goddamn coward! I think we're good here, Arthur. Nice shooting.
I don't like letting them run.
I'll drive us back.
I don't like letting any survive. Because that just means that they'll go tell their friends,
Those reins here.
and their friends will come after us.
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine. Careful now. We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
You did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near
She lost her
camp.
hat.
Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe. If he asks. But maybe not.
So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance.
You know, sometimes I wonder what happened to Arthur's journal. We know from GTA that John Marston wrote a book called Red Dead Redemption. Or at least there is a book called Red Dead Redemption with Marston listed as the author in Red Dead or in GTA. I'm wondering if that might have contained snippets from Arthur's journal. And if you didn't know about that, it's kind of a little Easter egg. You can find it on bookshelves in, I think, GTA 5. Seeing as the first Red Dead Redemption game was released after GTA 4, it wouldn't have been in that one.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
That shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
Morning, Arthur.
Why was the camera so close? Okay, so that's going to be it for me tonight. We've gone past the 2-hour mark. That's fine, not a problem. So, thanks everybody for coming, hanging out for a while. Hope y'all had a good time. Hope you enjoyed yourselves.
We're gonna run out of meat here soon if we're not careful.
Yeah, oh. It's a sheep, it's not a ram. God damn it, I fucked up.
Oh,
well.
I could turn this into something special. Good job, Mr. Morgan.
Nothing to be done. Anyway, yeah, thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. You guys know the drill by now, I'm sure. Follow, subscribe if you want. Check out patreon.com/EerieEmily to help support the stream. Big thanks to all my patrons, Alex, Caldwell, Aaron, and Jenna, for their contributions. If you pledge $5 or more a month, you get a monthly discount code for my Teespring. You can also check out coffee.com/EerieEmily. That is KO-FI. If you want to help support the streams, you don't want to do the whole monthly thing. That's for one-time donations. Always in multiples of 3, because that's their estimated cost of a coffee, I guess. There's also the Teespring, as I mentioned before. That's teespring.com/stores/Erie-Emporium. You can find links to all this below the stream. If you're watching on Twitch, you'll also see a big PNG. That is Pretty Neat Gamers. Streaming community by and for trans people. You might want to go check them out. There's some cool folks over there. Might appreciate some of them. And, yeah, I think that's more or less everything. So, once again, hope y'all had a good night. Enjoyed yourselves. Thanks for coming. Pardon me. Always appreciate you coming, hanging out for a while. And, yeah, hope y'all have a fantastic evening from here. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.